Hi, welcome back. My name's Jay. I'm still an alcoholic. So step 9. Well, we had a little clue in step 8, didn't we? Step 8, we became willing to make amends. Step 9, we're actually going to put our mouth where our money where our mouth is. So step 9, make direct amends to such people wherever possible, whenever possible, except to do so would injure them or others. So the amends, this is humble time. This is humility time. This is bearing your soul and trying to explain your actions. And other steps. So one of them, my good friend, he lent me some money, a vast amount of money. And I paid back some, and then I didn't. I made all the excuses, but the truth is I need to make this amends. And to be fair, I did restart, and it kind of slacked off. So, brother, straight after this, I will resend some more money. Yeah, because this is what I need to. I need to. I don't want anybody to have any hold over me. These programs are honesty programs. This is about bearing your soul, about clearing the wreckage of your past, so there's no power in it. Nobody can say, oh yeah, but you owe me this, or yeah, but you did this. Yeah, okay, that's true. I do owe you. I'm trying to pay. I did do this. Yeah, you're right, but I have apologized. I've explained my position. I can do no more. A lot of the people, my amends, really, as my sponsor told me, was to leave them alone. Leave them alone. Do not darken their doorsteps. So yeah. So my amends. Whew. And how did it go? Wow. Oh, yeah. So obviously, you know the story. I have to make amends to my partner. There isn't an amount of money. There isn't a gift I could buy. There isn't anything like this that could say I'm sorry. The only way I could say sorry, the only way I can make my amends is by continuing on this path. She had hope and belief in me, faith in me. Now I need to return that. I need to make her not feel worried, not feel anxious. I need to make her feel that she was right in giving me this faith, giving me this trust back, giving me her love. And the only way I can do that, and this is the truth, is just to continue being this version of me. And that sounds like there's many J's and like who's going to turn up today, yada yada. No, it's not true. There was an old me. There is a new me. This new me is evolving every day. Every day. Do I fail? Fuck yeah. 100%. Do I make amends quickly? Yes. Do I apologize quickly? I try. Do I remove myself from the righteous anger? I try. All these things that I didn't do before, I'm trying to do now. So my ex, that was a very, very toxic relationship. I was not the best boyfriend, not at all. So I had to apologize for my part. Now it takes two to dance. That's two. But this was never about her. This isn't about her. Everyone has their own journey. So when I make my amends, I'm not saying, yeah, I'm really sorry for all the things I did, but I'm really sorry that this happened, but no. There can be no buts. There can only be truly sorry for my side of what I did, regardless of how your actions were. That is a true amends. You're right. People trigger you. They're going to trigger you all day, every day. Every day of your life, somebody or something will trigger you. The secret for me is how to react to that trigger. I'm going to use this a lot, the car that cuts you up. I can fest on that, I can follow him, I can take the axe out of the car, I can get mad, or I can let him go about his business, forgive him, and move on. That's my amends, done. You know, and the same for the amends. You know, so my ex, I had to apologise for being vile, saying some horrible things, for some physical violence. Yes, you know, I had to. What I didn't physically cheat, I mentally cheated in my head. You know, I text other women, yeah, for sure. And yeah, I wasn't decent, so I had to apologise. It's quite hard, isn't it? You know, because at the time I was righteous in what I did. I felt, yeah, what a prick. And yeah, so I sent a letter. I wrote the letter down, I left it with my sponsor to decide what I had to do. You know, mainly with exes, the best amends we can do is leave them the fuck alone. You know, they've moved on with their life. Give them the apology, but I done this by letter. I was told to do it by letter. And she messaged me something I can't remember, something like, yeah, thanks. And I gotta say, at the time, I thought you sarcastic. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, I was angry. Excuse me. I was angry. But my sponsor explained that, and that's why a sponsor is really important. You know, they're armed with the facts. You know, they have some time behind them. They have the knowledge. And he said, listen, it ain't about her reaction. It's about you. You've done your piece. How they take it now is up to them. And then, surprisingly, we have a relationship today. You know, don't get me wrong, we're not going around there for Sunday dinner every week. You know, we don't go out partying together. But when I go and see my son, I don't have to wait in a car around the corner. I can come in. She'll make me a cup of coffee. It is truly like burying the hatchet, 100%. And for once, not in each other's backs. So this was a powerful amends. You know, my son, I had to apologise for the stuff I put him through. You know, for being absent, for not being around, for exposing him to stuff that he shouldn't be exposed to. You know, again, for my aggression, for my temper. My son took it very well, I must say. He's a credit. He's a great guy. But it's hard to apologise. You know, my current partner, my fiance, yeah, we got engaged, and our wedding is on the horizon. See, this is the power of this stuff. She believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. Is the bottom line. She started this whole thing with me. You know, true. I told everybody who would listen. You know, I sat in AA because of her, 100%, 100%. And pretty soon I realised I can't do it for her or for my son or for anybody. I need to do it for myself. So I sat in that chair just to stop hurting people. And strangely enough, I didn't think of it at the time, or it didn't enter my head, to stop hurting myself. You know, like I said, I haven't got scars on the outside, but inside I am shredded with self-harm scars, 100%. So my amends to my partner, you know, there isn't anything I can buy her. There isn't an amount of money that I can give her. You know, even if I find a unicorn and give her a unicorn, this is never going to make up for what the damage I've done to her and her family. So my only amends that I can make is to just continue being me. This version of me, the improved version of me, the empathetic, compassionate, loving, caring. You know, all my character defects pushing away. Of course they're still there. Yeah, I have to bat them down every day, daily, hourly sometimes. But I'm only human. I'm not perfect. I'm not a Zen Buddha master as much as I'd like to believe so sometimes. So the best way I can do for her is just continue being the person she has faith in, has belief in. Give her no cause for concern, no fears. You know, you shouldn't make the one you love fear you. She shouldn't be feared. She shouldn't be afraid or scared of something you might say or react to what she says. that's not an amends. That's not a relationship either, you know. So that's the best way I can do. And yeah, this whole list had me crying, you know. I lent I got lent a very lot of money, a lump of money by a friend. I paid some back, of course I did, and then you know I just didn't. And now I'm aware actually I still owe him money, and I'm gonna pay some more. Yeah, you know, life kind of takes over. It's true. Sometimes I'm self-employed. I haven't got regular income. I lose. Yes, I'm making excuses. That's bollocks. I should pay the money. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to pay off my debt. You know, so this way nobody can say, yeah, that Jay, yeah, nice guy, yeah, but he still owes me money. Or yeah, Jay, that not nice guy, yeah, never got an apology. Yeah, that Jay this, blah blah blah. No one can say that. All they can say about me now is the guy's trying. This is amazing. You know, I had to make amends to my partner's mum and her fella, you know, for the disruptive behaviour, for the embarrassment I caused them, for the shame I brought across her daughter. Yeah, this was difficult. This took about a year for me to understand why I did what I did. And then yeah, in God's time, I went round there and just explained. And mainly, I've had good results from this. You know, had to make amends to my daughter's mother, and yeah, she said to me, "Are you doing this just because you're on the program, and you have to?" And that struck me as being tough, actually. But I was honest. I said yes. She's like, "Well, thank you." And it's very nice about it. And then I think a week later or the next day, even not too long, I rang and I just apologised again because it was the right thing to do. And yeah, again, we're not best friends. We're not going around everyone's dinner, but we have a friendship of such. Sorry, I believe I actually do have hay fever as opposed to the Colombian flu, which I kept blaming it on. Anyway, back to the amends. So yeah, I had to make an amends to her and to my daughter, who I abandoned, is the truth. And I left for my own selfish gains and needs and wants. Fear of just everything, not being able to provide, not being a father, not having enough knowledge to, do the things right. So I had to make an amends. And today is a lot different. As I said, there is a wedding pending, looming. My daughter's gonna come to this, brought by her mother, who I've asked to join our wedding party, you know. Not as an escort for my daughter, because my daughter's only 13, you know, she can't travel by herself. But as part of the wedding, for which my ex was very happy about this and I felt quite honoured. And these are the bridges I'm building now. You know, my new partner is very happy that this happens because she sees in me something that I never saw in myself, something that I was incapable of seeing. Yeah, no, they didn't go all good. No. Basically, one of my daughters just told me to fuck off. You know, the damage has already been done, and that's okay. You know, as much as it hurts, that's okay. This is, like I said, this is never about me forcing anybody to accept my apology. No one's forced to accept my amends. They don't have to. No. Of course you can tell me to fuck off. Of course you can disbelieve me. All I can do is continue being this version of me. This version of me that has transformed my life. I have people that are willing to give me this second chance. And the reason they are, and I believe, is consistency. You know, I'm sober now 2 years. I've consistently done this program for 2 years. Yeah, of course I have slips. I'm not perfect. I'm not a Zen Buddha master. Yeah, I would love to be. Yeah, nothing phases me. But the truth is, I'm an emotional guy anyway. You might have seen on some of the videos. Sorry. But I'm an emotional guy, and sometimes they can just come out. There have been less and less emotional outbursts. This is true. But they're still there, you know. My character defects are still there. I have tools now to deal with them, yes, and I can manage life on life terms, you know. Acceptance, accepting people the way they are, where I am, people, places and things, you know. We've heard about this acceptance. I have to accept because I can't change anybody. I'm not here to change anybody. Even these videos, if they help somebody, great, but I can't change anybody. I can't make nobody listen to me. I can't make you a better person. All I can show you is how these things had an effect on my life and what it has given me back. You know, the police, for example, you know, I had to go to a police station. Yeah, actually turn up at a police station and apologize. And you know what? That went well as well. That went well. People, the police accepted my apologies, you know. I wasted valuable resources and time when they could have been out getting proper criminals. Or even maybe I was a proper criminal, who knows. But yeah, I feel I've wasted their time. You know, some of the things I've done was just pathetically stupid. You know, and for this I needed to apologize. And that's basically what the amends list is, you know. It's truly amazing. It's truly amazing. Like I said, there is an impending wedding, and my partner's aunt would like to preside over the wedding. Now this is just phenomenal. This is the power of this program and the consistency and seeing the change. Now this change people don't often see the change in me, but they see the people around me. You know, they see my partner smiling, happy, confident, doing things, not having to be answered to and stuff like this. And from that they see whatever this guy is doing, he's doing an alright job. And for that they asked whether they could preside over the wedding. I mean, you don't get much better than that. You don't get a nod of approval much better than that you're doing the right thing. You know, the fact that my partner wants to marry me, you know, you don't get a better nod than that. So yeah, so that's step 9, you know. Making amends to such people wherever possible, except to do so would injure them or others. This is the other thing, and must also sort this out. Exes and stuff, normally we leave them alone. Say for example, you have an ex, and one of your amends is you slept with her sister. I haven't, just saying. So obviously you go to your ex and say, yeah, I'm really sorry, I'd like to make an amends. I'm really sorry for sleeping with your sister. Wow. Yeah, you feel good now, innit? You've got it off your chest. Yeah, you feel, whoop, whoop, made my amends. No, basically you've just thrown a grenade into that family and probably torn it a fucking part. But you feel good. So yeah, this is where the accept when to do so would injure them or others. That news is devastating. Admittedly, you could go to the ex and say, I'm really sorry that I've cheated on you, I've lied to you. Yeah, of course, you can say these things, but maybe not specifics, you know, because this would injure them and others. You know, this would be a tearing of the family apart. So these are the things we don't need to say. And we're not lying, we're just being mindful and considerate for once about other people's feelings. You know, some things you'll have to take to your grave, and that's just the way it is. That is just the way it is. Yes, you ask for forgiveness. Well, no, in fact, to be fair, on the amends, you can't ask for forgiveness. It's not about forgiveness. You just have to say sorry. They will react the way they will react. And this is you have to accept. Like I said, one of my daughters basically told me to fuck off, which is her right. You know, I've obviously caused enough damage in her life that she's not ready, willing, or wanting even to do anything, which is cool. You know, as hard as it may seem, it's cool. This is her life. You know, I have no control over this. I can just say my piece and leave it at that. No expectations, you know. Yeah, I know it's difficult. We talk about no expectations. Yes, I do have expectations. But it's how I manage the disappointment, or if the expectation, no, even not disappointment, but if the expectation doesn't go my way. This is the proof of my growth is how I handle that part. You know, so yeah, so that's step 9. You know, if you genuinely believe it's gonna hurt other people, not allowed to bring it up. This ain't about clearing your side of the street and brushing it to somebody else's, because that's not fair. This is just about cleaning your side of the street, doing the right thing, but putting the trash away. You know, and then their reaction will be their reaction. That is just the way it is. So yeah, my list was vast. And just, yeah, keep on working my program. This is the best amends that I can make to everybody out there. Everybody I've hurt, everybody I've fucked over, and those that I haven't yet. You know, the other day there were some kids in a car. Yeah, 3 of them, I don't know, maybe 20. They were just inconsiderate, you know, inconsiderate. And then they got mouthy because there's only me. I got the grey beard, I'm old. And then they got mouthy. And you know what? I didn't react. I just told them they was inconsiderate. Moved about my business. You know, yeah, I'm getting suck your mum, oi, out the window. Nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. Their reaction also is nothing to do with me. They're going to react the way they're going to react. It's my reaction that matters. Yeah, of course I could get out, turn over the car. Yeah, of course. You know, I felt pretty comfortable, if the truth be told. But that isn't the point whether I'm comfortable or not. The point is, whatever I do is on me. So I went home, I ate my kebab, and I felt very nice. And hadn't thought about them until this moment of doing this video. And only the reason I'm doing it is just by way of an example. Will I think about them later? No. Will I go to sleep thinking about them? No. You know, will they contain my life? No, definitely not. And that's how it is today for me. That's how it is. You know, when I'm on my game, when I'm doing my stuff just bounces off me like Teflon. And that isn't because I'm arrogant, it's because I don't allow it to get inside. And this is the point. So yeah, step 9, make direct amends to such people. Apologize to the people whenever possible. And this isn't just a list of my past, this is the things that happen today. So for example, if you do have a row, if I do have a row with somebody, I need to sit back, I need to step forward, look at my part, because I'm angry, they done something to me, blah, 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 blah. No, the truth is I had a part to play. So now I'm sorry. So now I need to make an amends. And I have to make an amends. Ring them, say, listen, mate, yeah, you're right. I was out of order. Whatever. So this amends, these are all these steps. It's a keep living. It's not, oh yeah, we've done it, got 12, yeah, boom, see you later, thanks, got the gold watch and all that. Yeah, no. Like I said, for my partner, I'm a living amends. I have to continue giving her faith, belief, hope, love. I can do no more. So on that, thank you for listening. Salute. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.